Shuichi. Hold on. Oh, is that when he picked it up?
Ah.
It looks like I tripped one of the sensors when I was removing the camera. What are you saying? This picture doesn't seem to have any clues that will help us either. Why is the door closed then? Wouldn't it be open? The camera pointed at the front entrance only snapped these 4 pictures. Neither Rentaro nor anyone else could be the culprit are in these photos.
Hey.
Did they both enter through the back door then?
That is correct.
Let's examine the photos taken by the camera near the rear entrance.
Yeah.
Only 2 photos were taken by the camera pointed at the rear entrance. Let's first see the first picture. So he came in the side entrance. Rentaro. Wait, I thought the other picture, or the other camera was... Oh no, this one's on the side entrance. The one I'm thinking about where he died by is looking at the bookcase. Okay.
I knew it.
So Rentaro went in through the rear entrance. Perhaps no one would see him.
I see.
I thought it might be possible that he moved to the library after being murdered. Does not appear to be the case.
If so...
So that means he was killed in the library after going there of his own free will, pretending to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Maybe it'll show the mastermind.
Huh?
This is when he went to go get the camera?
Sorry.
Me again. This is from when I was removing the camera. I'm actually becoming suspicious of Shuichi at this point. What an attention hog.
No.
He had no choice. To remove the cameras, he had to be close to the sensors. Did he? I know 2 of the cameras had sensors attached to him, but didn't one sensor not... Wasn't one sensor not attached to the camera? That's all for the rear entrance, just these 2. Culprit not in rear entrance photo either. People hadn't seen... Yeah, but you haven't seen those photos yet. Yeah, Moss agrees with me. It makes him a little suspicious. Gotta go, Doki. Enjoy the rest of your hump day. What does this mean? There's not either the front or rear entrance pictures. That's pretty odd. Why isn't there a picture of the mastermind entering?
Hey.
Hey, Shuichi, don't you think that's weird? Let's look at the pictures from the hidden door camera. That might tell us something.
Yeah.
That camera should have captured the moment the mastermind opened the door. I hope that was the case as I removed the photos from the envelope. There were 2 photos. The first one was... Rentaro opened the bookcase. That is a huge mechanism to the back just to move it. But I guess it needs to be because it's moving the entire bookcase. And the flash is on. But if Rantaro was the one who moved the bookcase, then... Oh gosh, wait. If Rentaro then walks towards the camera, and he's hitting the back of the head, they'd have to be where the door is right now. Darkfire, happy Wednesday. The sensor was next to the camera, not on it. Got it. He must have known about the hidden door.
Could it be?
Could the culprit have gone into the hidden door?
I see.
That is a possibility.
Understand.
For now, let us see the next picture. There is one remaining, right? There is.
Huh?
What? And his monopad is out? This is when he was hit. Oh, man. Oh, you're fine, Darkfire. No big deal.
Yeah.
Looks like he was reaching for the camera, but he was trying to remove it. I didn't notice. I did notice something while I was removing the camera. The security sensor of this camera was switched off.
If so...
In that case, this photo was likely taken just before the sensor was turned off. But that would mean that Rentaro noticed it. He saw our hidden camera.
By the way...
Moving the bookcase triggers the sensor, which in turn activates the camera, right? The bookcase appears to have already been moved, so why did the sensor activate? Because the bookcase is closing?
I don't get it.
And like, directly behind where the door is would be the sliding door.
It seems as if...
This last photo must have been taken shortly before Rentaro was killed.
However...
If so, then the culprit should be pictured right behind him in this photo. Then why is the culprit nowhere to be seen? No, the door's in the same position. That's all the photos. That didn't help at all, did it? So we gained no clues, and we still don't know who the culprit is. What a waste.
Why?
Did she really develop all those photos? Maybe she got rid of the ones that showed the culprit. I don't think anybody's students can go invisible. How rude. I developed all the film that I was given. I swear by the almighty daddy that I did.
You bastards!
For a second, I just got South Park reference. You bastards! You killed Kenny! Those are all those photos from the hidden cameras, so relax and get to deducing. Quick entrance, quick exit.
Don't screw around.
These are seriously all the pictures? You gotta be kidding me. The culprit's not in any of them. If the culprit didn't go into the library, how'd they kill Rentaro? So this must be what they call a perfect crime.
Huh?
I'm disappointed.
Man, I've only been slacking because I thought these photos would reveal the culprit.
No.
Oh yeah, now he's not. Kokichi's like, no, you should have been helping us investigate.
By the way,
Rentaro had his monopad the whole time, didn't he? Do you think anything was on it?
I do not agree.
His student handbook did not contain much in the way of pertinent information.
well,
I doubt it has anything to do with the case. He simply had his monopad on him.
okay.
I inspected his monopad, but I didn't find anything suspicious about it.
Oh man.
So it's nothing to do with the case? How confusing.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? Why aren't they in the pictures? If the mastermind had these photos, it would have been solved already. So what? Kaede.
All right, it's time for what you've all been waiting for, the class trial. Please assemble in front of the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard.
Shrine of Judgment?
Remember that red door surrounded by plants? It's just on the other side.
I actually don't
From
remember
there,
that.
you'll be escorted to a delightful class trial.
Whee!
See you all there.
Thanks, Mickey Mouse. Time already?
That is correct.
Seems we have no choice but to continue this discussion at the class trial. I don't want to go.
Pain.
What, you scared? An NPC like you has nothing to be scared of. I don't approve of that fourth wall being broken right there.
No.
It'd be fine. I feel like my back is up against a wall. Place we met Angie? Oh, okay. Thank you, Oshawott. We just need to expose the mastermind in class trial.
Yeah, that's right.
And then everything, including this killing game, will come to an end.
That's right.
Got it.
It's fine, this mastermind, and if it's a man, let's beat him to death.
Jeez.
Isn't beating them to death going a bit far? Everyone followed Monokuma's instructions and walked toward the courtyard. That's true divination. This game like is living in the fourth wall right now. Okay. Surprised it didn't just take us there. This way, I think. Again, I'm still gonna try and keep my eyes out for the little dancing Monokumas, just in case. The only time he would have, the door would have then closed after that last picture of Rentaro grabbing the camera. And that's when someone could have thrown or projected just that shot put ball. But to be accurate that far back? Huh. No, Dark. We also, that just sounds so Mickey Mouse. Shrine of Judgment.
Hey.
I have one more question. Do you really think it's one of us, not just the culprit, but the mastermind as well?
Huh?
Isn't that what you told me, Shuichi?
Okay.
Yeah, but it's just that was only my deduction. I don't know if I should trust that. But I don't know if it's true either. But that's why we need to confirm it. If you just dismiss a possibility and look the other way without confirming anything,
Yeah.
then you're just turning your back on the truth. True, enjoy your fantastic meeting.
What's the matter?
You seem so sure of yourself during the investigation.
Sorry.
So, yeah. Let's go. I'm sure they're waiting for us inside. Oh, the Monokuma strongman. That's great. This is the Shrine of Judgment.
Everyone!
If bad things happen, get behind Gomta.
Yoo-hoo!
Let me get a piggyback ride.
Yoo-hoo!
Come on, carry me. Oh my god, you are so effing annoying. So are we doing this class trial or what?
No.
Monokuma made it sound like we'd be guided somewhere from here.
That is troubling.
But Monokuma's nowhere to be seen. What's going on? I mean, it could be the gigantic Monokuma statue. Just right here. Just right here. This Monokuma gives off such a weird vibe. It's a manly loincloth, by the way. Yeah, Doki, this should be where we're about to start that. The investigation ended, basically.
Huh?
What? We got all the pictures that didn't tell us anything. Well, not much. Oh, yeah. Macho Man Monokuma. Gotta admit, that's kind of impressive.
Huh?
Is it an elevator?
This is...
Does he want us to board it?
I don't wanna.
I don't want to get on it either. Stay behind then, though. I'm sure that'll just be worse for you in the end.
I guess
True.
if you desire.
If anyone wishes to run away, I will cooperate as well.
No.
That's probably not a good idea. There's nowhere to run. As long as that end wall exists, escape's not an option.
Hey,
It'll be fine. Let's all work together. Remember our promise? We're gonna escape this place and remain good friends afterward. Yay!
I'll get us out of here.
Let's do it. I'm sure we'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Because we made such an incredible team. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to call myself a man if I was still scared after hearing a girl say that.
I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Don't you mean die?
Dumbass.
Don't say anything loud, ominous like that.
I'm ready!
Sneak attack. We've come so far already. We just gotta do it. Let's do it!
Okay.
And can't turn back. Let's do it. Determined. We all step forward. Even as we walked toward the elevator, I was shaking with anxious dread. But I kept going, because I decided to fight. And then everyone had boarded the elevator. I still think Ryoma's on my list. He came late.
Whoa, that's super cool. It's actually an elevator.
He was in his room, so he could actually have been anywhere.
Even so, this elevator is going pretty far down.
Gonta's alibi isn't really solid. He said he was watching a bug movie, but there was no movie in the player.
We're falling. I wonder how far we will plummet.
And then Shuichi's kind of off a bit. It could also be Mew who would like set that up. No, she wouldn't know where we would have placed it.
I suddenly have to go to the bathroom real bad.
Hold it.
By all means, go ahead.
Of course. A robot wouldn't understand how inappropriate that is.
As we waited to reach our destination, I whispered to Shuichi.
Shuichi? About that talk from before.
What?
I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth. But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate.
I really like that hairpin, by the way. It's kind of cool.
If you never
With
know
the
the
notes.
lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So, fight for the truth, even if it is frightening. I know you can do this. If you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you. Think of everyone you're helping, and let that be your strength. I used to be like you. Before a piano concert, I was always so nervous that I thought I would vomit. But then I would remember all the people I've made smile with my performances.
Kaede.
All right, let's go. It's better to end bad stuff like this as soon as possible.
Yeah. Those words were mainly for me, to inspire me, so I would not turn back. After some time, the elevator finally came to a halt. The doors slowly opened to reveal what awaited us on the other side.
Why, hello, Bear!
Hello, Bear! Welcome to the class trial! Oh boy, the class trial is finally starting. Finally, a game that actually feels like a game.
Bingo!
Just as the prophecy foretold.
Got it?
Listen up, from here on, things are gonna get so violent you'll wish you could turn back.
No way!
That's not true. There won't be any gory or violent scenes. I'm positive.
This is
an authentic replica of a courtroom. What bad taste.
Jeez.
Why are you making us do this? Is this fun for you? Probably.
Psycho Pop!
Of course, putting strangers in life or death scenarios is the best entertainment.
You're the worst of the worst!
I mean, that's why Hunger Games did so well. You are seriously the worst. Worst or not, those who have fun are the real winners in the world. It doesn't matter what terrible things you do or are done to you, as long as you're having fun.
Oh, I see.
Wow, this is so sickening, it's almost refreshing. So, how do we get this game going?
Well, now.
There are podiums over there. Please stand behind the one with your name on it. There's that music. Following Monokuma's instructions, we headed to our respective podiums. As I walked toward my podium, an image of his body flashed in my mind. Rentaro. He died without knowing his ultimate talent. No, he was murdered by some horrible lowlife scumbag. I'll never forgive his killer. That's why we're going to expose the mastermind and end this killing game. That's all I can do for Rentaro now. His killer is in this room with us. The mastermind who's controlling Monokuma and forcing us to play this killing game. I don't think I'll ever be fully prepared to find out who that person is. Mosspot, I thought about that too, where he self-killed himself, maybe. But if we had to find out who it is, so we can lift our suspicions of each other, so we can end this killing game. I mean, he wanted to end the game, but I don't see how him killing himself would end the game except for him. Because he'd be dead. That's why I'm here. I can't show any fear here. I must fight till the bitter end. I will face this life or death class trial. Hajime-yo. Skills, which I don't think we have. Oh, we have some! When did we get these? Increases maximum influence a little. Effective during all parts of the class trial. Our influence is 5 stars. Focus is that. Extraordinary focus. Increases match focus. Lost in thought. Slightly increases the time limit in each phase. Effective during... Increases amount of influence recovered by right answers. That could be good. How many slots do we have? We have 21. These cost a lot. Makes the reticule shake less, effective during non-stop and mass panic debates. Might get that since we're on a controller. Slows the speed of the reticule. Effective during non-stop. Cannot be used with upshift. Shake less. Slow the speed. Increases the speed of the reticule. Decreases the delay after using truth bullets or truth blades. Effective during non-stop mass panic and... Neural liberation. The focus gauge drains slower while concentrating and during fever time. We might get that. That was effective in the first and second game. Slowly recovers the influence gauge while concentrating. Mind's Eye reveals V-points, effective during non-stop. Saint Miko's ability. Silences all conversations except those the reticule is on. I don't know what that... A lot of these we don't know. Librarian's Glare. Instantly silences loud voices. The key word in the speaker's argument will be shown from the start. The entire screen will light up more frequently. Increases the amount of letter cubes that can be acquired at once. Yeah, the one you saw before, Moss, is not how the first and second one goes. So this is a lot closer to how the first and second game went. Makes it easier to push the opponent back during blade lock. Removes the time penalty for breaking non-erasable pieces. That must be a new mechanic. Tension gauge will increase. There was a... Let's get... I like this, where the focus gauge drains slower. Purchase the following skill. Yes. So we had skill... Oh, skill list. I thought we could pick from any of those. Okay, so we have to buy the skill to even activate it, and then we equip it over there. Got it. So we can equip something that costs 3. Slow speed of the reticule. I don't know how fast the reticule goes, and that's all we can get. Well, sure. Let's go over what we know. So full wrap-up of what we know. Victim is Rentaro, body found in the library around 9:10, subjugated to a blunt force trauma, back of the head, no other injuries. The vent is connected to the classroom on the first floor. The vent grate was propped open exactly the way Coyote left it when they set up the cameras. The promotional video and background music that Monoguma played to encourage everyone to start the killing game. It was on full volume until the murder occurred. There was security alarms receiver, a sensor that was placed on the moving bookcase, so in case someone moved the bookcase, it would notify Shuichi. The bloody murder weapon found at the floor library. It seems to be the same as shot put balls in the warehouse. Rentaro only had his monopad and dorm key. Didn't have any card reader. The library books that could not fit in the bookcase were instead stacked on top of them. Nothing had changed since Shuichi and Kaede placed the hidden cameras. The books Kaede stacked in front of the vent were left exactly the way they were. That's just kind of solidifying that nobody came through the vent. Unless they were already in the vent. No, that's not where they could have killed somebody. One of the bookcases in the far left end of the library, after it has been moved, it automatically shuts itself to its original place when a certain amount of time passes. The bookcase moved back to its original place right before Kaede and Shuichi found the body. The dust Shuichi planted in the hidden door's reader when it was checked during the investigation. The dust was left exactly the way it was originally set up. Maki's account was before the murders. 7 people went down to the game room in the basement. Rentaro, Maki, Kaito, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Gonta. But Gonta had immediately locked himself in the IV room in the back. Rentaro left to go to the bathroom. After Kaito and Tenko went to get Rentaro, the only people left in the game room when the murder happened were these 3, Maki, Angie, and Himiko. Sliding door in the AV room that leads to the hallway. The door is poorly made, and it opens wide enough to slip an arm through. It would have been difficult for a person to enter and exit. It is faced straight to the library's rear entrance. So they could have seen Rentaro go that way, with it open. Kaede and Shuichi were on the lookout in the classroom near the stairs to the basement. Although Shuichi left briefly to go check the basement, the two were together the entire time until the receiver went off. So Shuichi could have actually turned the receiver off when he left, and then turned it on to better suit him. Sorry, Shuichi's on my list because that's very weird. That he's in every single one of those photos except the one by the bookcase. Classroom vent. Both Kaede and Shuichi were on watch until the security alarm went off. It was not possible for anyone to sneak into the library by going through the vent. Kiyo's account was... During the body discovery announcement, him, Miyu, and Kurumi and Tsumugi were in the dining hall. Miyu was in the middle of building a remote-controlled gadget. Tsumugi had briefly gone to the bathroom, returned to the dining hall shortly thereafter. So Tsumugi has... No, because the dining hall is way far away from where the murder took place. Kibo's account during the body announcement, him and Ryoma were in their own rooms. 4 photos. This is the first one. Shot of Kaede, Shuichi, Kaito, and Tenko running into it. Second photo. Shot of Maki, Angie, Himiko, and Gonta after they heard Tenko scream. Hold on. When did the video that Monokuma was blaring, wasn't it super loud? It must have been off when they all heard this. I'm trying to see how they heard this scream. But that's not all 7 of them, is it? Maki, Angie, Himiko, and Gonta. Who else should have been there? Kaito and Tenko. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, all of them are down there. Because Rentaro was one of them, just make sure. Third photo is a shot of Kibo, Ryoma, Kiyu, Miyu, Tsumugi, and Kurumi, and Kokichi running in after they heard the body discovery announcement. The fourth one is when Shuichi removing the camera for the investigation. Kibo! Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. It turned out after they found the body. Yeah, I think so, but I thought there was an actual body discovery announcement. Maybe not. Rear entrance photos. 2 photos taken by the camera facing the side library rear entrance. First photo is shot of Rentaro coming in. Second photo is of Shuichi removing the camera for investigation. Again, the door is closed. To me, that's weird. See if there's anything I can notice. Anyway, hidden door photo. 2 doors of the first one is a shot of Rentaro opening the moving bookcase. Okay, second one is of him attempting to remove the camera. Now, the bookcase itself doesn't move yet. I'm also confused why he has his monopad open. Or, like, out. Oh, and that's everything. Okay, so that just means to me that we're gonna figure out more stuff as it comes in. Let's go ahead and save before we get super started. I think we just did save. Let's go ahead and do that after we did a full recap. What else can we do? Begin! No one wanted to believe it was real, but Rentaro was just killed before the time limit. Now Kaede and Shuichi must take on the class trial. Cool. This is the first class trial we're going to do with the controller, so some of them are like,
Now then,
to me, a lot more
let's
sense to use the
begin
mouse and
with
keyboard.
The basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone.
I like the class trials too, Doki Doki.
Now let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
So, it's starting, huh?
Of course, I loved Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright, so Phoenix Wright definitely makes it so I love these types of things.
Oh man, I haven't been in a trial in like forever.
So you've been in them before?
Oh, so you have experience with trials?
Yeah, since I'm a leader of evil and stuff, I've done a lot of bad things.
So, what are we supposed to do? Where do we even start?
Gonta never done trial before. Not sure where to begin.
Oh, I just realized the thing he's wearing is in a bag. I thought that was a bag. That's like a container for bugs.
First, let's breathe in.
I was just saying that I thought it was a man bag, so I was
We
like,
need to
cool.
remember our no-no-nos. No pushing, no running, no talking.
But communication is the foundation of any discussion.
We should not worry about our procedure, especially since this is not a normal trial. Each of us will be serving as a potential culprit, lawyer, prosecutor, and jury member.
It is a bag for bugs?
Let us proceed
Cool.
with that in mind,
Thank you, Doki.
shall we?
Then might I offer the first topic?
Don't fucking get ahead of us. You trying to start some shit?
Kara, I think there is actually a game like that. I think it was a side-scroller. It was literally just reference upon reference upon reference to every other game, while itself being a game.
Calm down. How about we listen first?
I don't know how successful it was.
Atua has spoken. He says it is vital that we hear everyone's testimony. I'm a good listener because my ears are clean. Once, I cleaned them so hard, they bled.
Wow.
I'll begin the conversation then. There's something I found curious.
You are really tall, sir.
Why, I wonder, didn't the culprit take advantage of the first blood perk?
I thought that was strange too.
I bet they just wanted to do a class trial real bad.
Then Monokuma's the culprit, the doy. Because this whole class trial was his idea.
One of the rules
peasy.
is that
I'm a
Monokuma will not
fucking
directly kill
genius.
anybody.
Wait,
Right?
is it even possible for Monokuma to be the culprit?
Of course not. I would never do anything to you guys directly.
Even if you can't, it's a different story for the person controlling you, right?
Hmm?
Is it possible that the mastermind controlling Monokuma killed Rantaro?
Mastermind? Was that?
I don't know any mastermind.
I want this overlay. The cool little, like... It's like shattered window kind of thing going on.
Don't play dumb with me. Who's the mastermind controlling you guys?
I might have to move my camera over more.
Mastermind, huh? Odds are, it's one of us.
There we go. What you guys missing?
It's
That's
a
weird.
Keyblade over here. Everyone else thinks so too.
Does everyone really think that?
Why is it so weird? I need to find another corner for this.
We'll get to the bottom of this.
Whee! We'll be in here for the class trial. I don't want to cover up any of the text. And we'll just move back down there when we get to the overworld.
Mastermind, we must uncover the culprit.
Then we could start by determining the sequence of events.
If it gets too weird, I'll go back to the bottom right. Because I might actually cover people's faces. And you're right, there's no mini-map. Let's just go down here. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, boss.
Let's take a closer look at the circumstances of Rantaro's death.
I'm going to keep watching to make sure we're not covering anything.
After all, Shuichi is ultimate detective.
Totally.
Then let us start by reviewing the incident.
We just did that. Let's do this. We can find the mastermind if we work together as a team. When the class trial is over, we'll know exactly who the mastermind is. Probably. Class trial has begun! As things progress during each class trial, non-stop debates will occur. Weak spots, truth cylinder, select truth bullet, influence focus gauge, and the time. Okay. During non-stop debates, characters will speak one after the other without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions in their statements. You'll have to use truth bullets you gather to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you've found during the investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim the reticule and fire with Y. Aim for the gold words displayed in the statements. Those are weak spots. There's a chance that the lies or contradictions are hidden within those weak points. But remember, once you might not be able to refute them all, and you have to use the right truth bullet. Compare everyone's statements to the truth bullets you have, and shoot your truth bullet at the proper weak spot. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so be careful. Oh, I almost forgot. The new element! During class trial, you can now concentrate to make time slow down. This will also reveal a small red dot within the weak spots called the V point. If you hit that with the correct truth bullet, you'll get awesome V counter. Bullseye. V counters normally improve your score and the number of mana coins you earn, so try that out. Cool. If they figure out Mastermind, this would be a really short game. It's true. That'd be it. Yeah. During the non-stop debate, we'll bring up the controls. I don't have a button like that. Give them a look.